What is this?
.org. It's short for Virtuous.
No, there's no such thing. There is no such thing. No such thing.
But virtuous, like having moral standards.
No, call the cops. You know what? I'm phoning the FBI. I'm at that point where now if I just start seeing anything online, I'm comfortable calling the cops. Last night, I saw a video that I didn't expect to see. It was a video of a white woman, and while that's scary enough as it is, it was a white woman giving her opinion or perspective or insight on. And I was curious to see and hear what this woman would say, but I wasn't expecting it to sound so stupid.
.org. It's short for Virtuous. Not virtuous as in they're better than everyone because they're attracted to children, but virtuous like having moral standards and a sexual orientation that they have no control over, like the rest of us. Before you get all worked up, I'm talking about not child. Pedophilia is the sexual attraction to children. It's a paraphilia. There's a link to more information about it in the description, videos I've made in the past explaining the kind of human diversity and development. Are different. These are abusive actions that often have nothing to do with attraction. Many child abusers are actually sexually attracted to adults, but they act out on children. Meaning you probably don't object to because you're compassionate and rational, but you may loathe child because they violate people. I personally try not to judge either.
So my ears began to perk up and wondered if there was a longer version of this video. And there is. It's a 3-year-old video being talked about now, and I'm wondering why it's being talked about now. Because yes, you have a website full of individuals lamenting all of their stories about and how they feel about it, and all I'm thinking is face the wall. But you know, I wanted to hear what this woman had to say further, and I couldn't possibly fucking imagine what I was going to hear next.
I'm just gonna let VerPed speak for itself for a moment. Main page, there's a testimony from a 20-year-old man who has been attracted to young girls since he was 13. Women just don't interest me. I wish with all
face the wall.
My soul that I could have a brain that's wired normally. I know that I can never act on what I feel, but I need to speak to a therapist because I don't think I can get through this on my own. But if I talk to a therapist, he could report me because I have to talk about my attraction to young girls. I don't know whether he would or not and don't even know how to go about getting more information. Even the friendships I have are in danger of falling apart because I can't just keep saying, I'm fine. And I can't talk to anyone about my problem. I think about suicide a lot. This scenario is really common. Common enough that you probably know and are friends with a handful of pedophiles.
No. Now, I may not have many friends, but I am fucking certain that none of them are to the point where at 11 o'clock at night, I started calling and talking to a few friends that were awake, and I had to ask them the genuine question. All right, cool. Derek, got a question for you.
What's good, brother?
And I want you to know right now, you're on a live stream right now, so just be weary. It's a real tongue twister of a question for you. And depending on your answer, I got another question.
Okay.
We're friends, right?
Yeah.
How long we been friends?
Shit. Damn. Like, I'll say like a pretty long time. I ain't gonna lie, brother.
Like almost a decade, right?
Yeah, almost.
All right. And we somewhat know some things about each other, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Derek, here's the question. Are you a pedophile?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
How do you know that you're not a pedophile? You have any intrinsic traits that could, alert me to your pedophileness?
Nah, not even a trait. Like, it's more so bad habits.
So you're telling me you choose not to be a pedophile?
Yeah, it's a choice. Because at the end of the day, everybody know the consequences.
Now, do you think that pedophilia is a sexuality on par with being gay or being lesbian or being bisexual?
No.
Oh. And why don't you think that?
I mean, because at the end of the day, You're hurting a child. All right, now you get me going. So, I mean, there's a reason why there's laws and rules to protect children.
No.
There's that shit happens for a reason.
What are your thoughts about the LGBTQ community?
I'm gonna try to say it the same way I said it the last time. Fuck them.
Oh, okay.
Whatever they choose, that's between them, bro. You got shit to do with me.
It's a pretty good answer. What do you
I
think
feel
about?
the same way about streets too, bro.
What do you
Fuck
think
'em.
about pedophiles?
Castrate them in the most painful way possible.
Now I'm gonna throw you a curveball right now.
Oh God, what's the curvy?
What do you think about virtuous pedophiles?
Virtuous? What you mean?
Upstanding pedophiles.
Upstanding?
Great citizens.
You want to tell me
pedophiles.
You want to tell me what the fuck is an upstanding pedophile? Does this nigga get like a record for the most touches or some shit?
No, it's just a group of individuals who get into like their weird little internet website and talk about how
And
much
group chats and all that other shit. Yeah, fuck them.
It's crazy. So Brad, here's the real meat and potatoes.
The meat and patois, right?
Yeah, the meat and potatoes.
Go ahead.
We're friends, somewhat, correct?
I consider us friends. Fuck us somewhat, brother. I consider you my partner, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna just need a yes or a no.
Cool.
Are you a pedophile?
No. Easiest question I had to answer all day. No.
Just had to see. So Walton, we've been friends for a long time, correct?
What? Oh, it's two of them.
Brad, shut up.
Don't worry about you. I'm worrying about the game.
We know some things. So, what's your thoughts about the LGBTQ community?
I don't really have too much to think about.
Are you supportive or are you against?
I wouldn't say I'm supporting. I'm not against it.
All right, now here comes the curveball. Walton,
Curveball.
are you a pedophile? This random white woman said that I may not know that my friend's a pedophile. So, I've been asking around. So, I understand that in a vacuum, everybody wants to make things out to be bigger than what they are. And I'm here to tell you some things could be expanded upon. Pedophilia is not going to be expanded upon. I do not care about the teachers, professors, doctors, therapists that spend dedicated time trying to have this conversation in a broader perspective. You're weird. You're a freak. And if you act on it, you're a freakier freak, and you deserve nothing but the ridicule and the punishment of being a freaky freak who wants to do something that has an attraction to children. And it is gobsmackingly ridiculous that someone would get on any platform and try to insinuate that this is even close to a scenario to where you could potentially have friends that are the case of being pedophiles. And if you just so happen to have a friend that is a pedophile and you don't know about it, but you find out about it, I better hope that you get rid of them as a friend and you snitch on them to the police, because you're not a good person to be around either, if that's the case. And just to wrap this up, because it was brought up in the video about how this is a sexuality, boy, what a disservice to all those lesbians and gays and transgenders and bisexuals and asexuals who are just sitting around just saying, hey, this is what I am and this is what I do with my life as a grown adult, because I'm certain they want to be tied to all of these people who are attracted to children, and some individuals who act on it. Fuck, they already got to deal with the group of people that are all of these different letters and acronyms who do prey upon children, and they got to fight through that, and just adding it on with it makes it even worse. So great job being a hero to the people. Even though this video is 3 years old, I hope you're ashamed of yourself for what it is that you've done. And for everybody else, if you have a friend that you find out is a pedophile, get rid of them, report them, and make sure that you're a good human being while that piece of shit stays a piece of shit away from you. Don't mingle with these types of individuals. They're weird, and their stances on life mean nothing because they are trying to harm children. And in the meantime, I will see you all in the next one. Subscribe. Mwah. I'm going bathe in bath salts.